Ladies Night's Burning Dollhouse continues next with a tag match that I've been looking forward to. Trish Stratus and the ninth wonder of the world Chyna pairing up against Jacqueline Moore and the RWL Women's World Champion, Dynamite Genie Parker.
Oh man, everybody's been waiting on this one.
This next match is a special tag team attraction, one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, here's Trish Stratus.
Yes sir, Trish Stratus and Chyna back together again. They were part of that fatal four-way tornado tag match as well. The one with Shotzi Blackheart and AJ Lee. They did not fare too well either, but they are putting it behind them. Trish and Chyna set to go up against Jacqueline Moore and Dynamite Genie Parker. What a special tag team attraction this is going to be.
Her partner, from Redondo Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna.
Killer moves and a body to match. The ninth wonder of the world, a former Ladies Legends champ, and she's definitely familiar with Jackie and Genie, having faced both in singles matches before. I know they pose a serious threat to their opponents, but I'm really hoping Jackie and Genie come through in this one.
That would certainly mean a whole lot to Genie Parker to pick up a win here, along with Jacqueline Moore, against these two Hall of Fame legends.
Their opponents first. From Dallas, Texas, here is Jacqueline Moore.
Okay, so Wally, you and Johnny were there when Genie and Jackie met for the first time, and I'd heard they hit it off straight out of the gate. So what was it really like?
Genie could clearly not hide her excitement at having been her childhood idol, the diva that made Genie Parker want to be a pro wrestler. Needless to say, Jackie was duly impressed with Parker's 7-year-long title reign, so it just seems natural these two ladies would partner together for this match against Trish and Chyna, both of whom are familiar to both she and Parker. No way is this match gonna suck.
Well, it had better not, or I'll have Myron Schimmelman's head on a pig pole.
Her partner, from Richmond, Virginia, she's an RWL Dual Champion, and the reigning RWL Women's World Champion, the Queen, Dynamite Genie Parker.
And here she is, the woman that's so hard to beat even Batman needs 2 weeks extra prep time. Dynamite Genie Parker, the RWL Women's World Champion, the sexy soul sister of the Squared Circle, partnering with her childhood idol Jacqueline Moore in this tag team match against Trish Stratus and Chyna. Well now, it don't get much more special than that.
Just look at that big ol' ear-to-ear cool aid smile.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't think Genie will be defending the women's world belt again next week.
But she will.
She's not even thinking about it right now, I guarantee you. Miss Genie's all about this match with Jacqueline as her tag team partner.
And what a match it'll be against Trish Stratus and Chyna. Alright, with the side shows it up, it's going to be Trish and Jackie starting off in this tag team matchup. Referee Walt Rothburn rings the bell. Jacqueline charges a spear, takes down Trish Stratus almost immediately. Trish counters with a jawjacker, backs Jacqueline off. Winds up Jacqueline's arm. Jacqueline counters with a forearm to Trish. A clothesline takes Trish down in the far corner. Jackie shoved away. Trish Stratus moves in. Jackie with a Hurricane Rana on Trish. Jackie whipped out onto the apron by Trish. Trish Stratus gets a hold of Jackie by the trunks. Vertical suplex brings her back in the hard way. Trish Stratus rounds up Jackie, a drop kick to the lower back. Jacqueline Moore rounded up by Trish. Trish whips her to the far corner. Jackie counters, escapes the corner. Trish counters and escapes the corner. Trish Stratus gets a hold of Jacqueline again, tries to take her back to the corner one more time. Jacqueline says, I'd rather not go. Don't like the color of your corner. Jacqueline gets a hold of Trish. Neckbreaker. Jacqueline Moore drags Trish towards center. Now drags her towards her team's corner, actually, excuse me. And here comes Genie Dynamite on the tag. Trish Stratus already wrapped up in a bow and waiting for delivery. Here we go. Here's the shot from Trish. Here's the shot from Genie. Genie Parker countered by Trish Stratus with kicks to the leg. Genie counters with a kick to the midsection, and a clothesline takes Trish Stratus down to the canvas. Dynamite Genie Parker rounds up Trish. Nice snap suplex from the sexy soul sister of the square circle. Dynamite Genie Parker drags Trish towards center. A flip over neck whip. Dynamite Genie Parker taking a moment to rally the troops here in El Paso. Genie Dynamite lifts Trish over. Sets her up into a rear chin lock with a little leg lock added. A little bit of 2-in-1 there. An elbow from Trish separates the hold. Kick to the midsection to Genie Parker from Trish Stratus. A DDT from Trish. Dropping Genie right on the top of her head. Genie Parker rounded up by Trish Stratus. A clothesline. Followed up by a second clothesline. And a kick that takes Genie Parker down to canvas center ring. Trish Stratus rounds up Genie. Whips her into the corner. Genie counters with an elbow. A hard right spins Trish Stratus around. Inverted Dragon Sleeper and a leg drop from Dynamite Genie Parker. Genie covered. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. But no. Trish Stratus finds her way out of the pin. There's a kick to the back from Genie Parker. Trish Stratus whips Genie to the far corner. Trish with a kick to the midsection to Genie. Whips her right back into the corner. Again, Genie counters with an elbow. Gets a hold of Trish Stratus. Has her up. Power bombs her with a pin. Here we go. 1, 2. But Chyna right there to break that pin up. Jacqueline duplexes Chyna. Chyna rolls out. Genie Parker with a little thank you to Jacqueline for the assist there. Trish Stratus takes her down to the canvas. Now Jacqueline going after Chyna on the outside, just outside of camera range. Chyna making her way back to her corner. Trish Stratus countered by Genie Parker. Genie catches a gouge to the eyes from Trish. Trish whips her back into the far corner again, turns her around. Trish Stratus trying to go after her, but Genie Parker with elbows to the side of the head of Trish Stratus. Trish counters with a kick to the leg. Genie Parker right back into that far corner again. Genie Parker counters and escapes the corner one more time. Trish whipped to her team's corner, and here we go. Jacqueline brought in on the tag. Trish Stratus whipped to the ropes. There's a double team. There's a drop toe hold and an elbow drop as Jacqueline takes over. A running spear takes Trish down again. Trish getting her head beaten into the canvas by Jacqueline. Jacqueline Moore talking some business to Trish Stratus. Trish catches an elbow from Jacqueline. Jacqueline rounds her up. An arm drag from Trish. Trish Stratus rounded up. Jacqueline pitched against the ropes. Jacqueline counters with a knee and another running spear. Trish Stratus back on her feet. Jacqueline whips her to her team's corner. Here's a monkey toss from Miss Jackie. Jacqueline Moore with a stomp to the face of Trish Stratus. And now Jackie trying to twist off Trish's head and take it home for a prize. Slams her head down the canvas. Rounds her up again. Trish Stratus whipped to the opposing team's corner again. Trish counters and escapes the corner again. Jacqueline counters and escapes the corner. And look at this. Pendulum Bulldog. Beautifully done by Miss Jackie. Followed up with a stomp to the back of Trish. Followed up with a stomp to the back of the head. And again, Jacqueline working the head and neck of Trish Stratus. Slams her head down to the mat one more time. She steps out. Here comes Genie Dynamite again. Trish Stratus laid out. Oh man, she's in bad shape. She might want to think about a tag. An arm drag to Genie Parker. Trish Stratus whips Genie to the corner, charges, misses it. Genie Parker with the quick Olay. Sets her up, scoop slams her beautiful Michinoku dropper. Here's a cover. 1, 2. But Trish Stratus powering out before Chyna even has to make the save. So Trish Stratus still with a lot of steam in the tank. Jacqueline moves away as Genie Parker delivers that beautiful split leg drop. That could be the wrap right there. Genie Parker feeling insufferably pleased with herself at the moment. There's a stomp to the midsection of Trish Stratus. Trish rounded up. Trish counters with an arm drag. Trish Stratus with a short DDT to Genie Parker. Trish rounds Genie up again. Genie with a quick counter forearm. Trish against the rope. Genie charges clothesline. Takes. Oh man, out goes Trish Stratus. Genie Parker rebounds off the rope. Whoa my! Look at that. Dynamite Genie Parker turns herself into a human missile to take down Trish Stratus on the outside. Referee Walt Rothburn already counting. Genie counters with a kick to the back of the head of Trish. Trish Stratus rounded up again. Counters Genie Parker, takes her down on the ramp. Turns her over into a rear chinlock on Genie Parker as the referee continues to count. Now it's all about trying to hurt Genie. Trish Stratus by the hair pitched halfway across. Genie drops a knee into the head of Trish. I do believe she just made Genie Parker mad. Look at this. Whirlicane Rana to Genie Parker from Trish Stratus. Trish rounds up Genie again. Genie winds up the arm and shoulder tackle. Takes Trish down, and again the referee continuing to count here as another elbow drop from Genie Parker. Trish counters with another arm drag, and now we're getting further and further away from the ring as the referee continues to count. Genie Parker with a kick to Trish. Gathers her up. Gets her by the... Oh, man! Vertical suplex on the ramp. There's a stomp from Genie. Trish Stratus counters with a forearm. Time is running out. Here's a shot to Trish that takes her down. Genie Parker rounds her back up. Decides this time to make her way back to the ring. Very wisely, too. Trish Stratus following suit. She's going to get in time as well. Misses with the drop kick on Genie. Genie tags her with a hard right, spins her around. And there it is, another leg drop from Dynamite Genie Parker. Genie covers and hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to do it. Genie Parker and Jacqueline defeat Trish and Chyna by pinfall.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time was 8 minutes and 58 seconds. Your winners, Jacqueline Moore and Dynamite Genie Parker.
Well, Sir Genie Dynamite putting the period on the sentence here against Trish Stratus. Laid that leg drop on Trish, went down for the 1, 2, 3, and that was just about the end of the story. Dynamite Genie Parker and Jacqueline Moore picking up a most impressive win over Trish Stratus and Chyna, and I know that Genie Parker has just got to be over the moon about this one.
No title on the line, no grudges involved. Just a simple tag match for pride and the sake of competition. And Jackie and Genie score the pinfall win over Trish and Chyna. And well, those two hit it off so well. I wouldn't be surprised to see them team up again sometime. And hey, I sure wouldn't mind seeing it either.
Nor would I. Our main event when we come right back.